Hi guys, it's Eminem for Let's Go Fishing. I'm doing showing you something today that I'm going to make some sea leads today, and that's the little bits of lead I've got. I've cut it down in small sizes so the heat will generate off that quicker, melt it quicker. So I'm going to sit one in at a time just to get it started. As I said, with me making sea leads, I make them for myself, but also if I'm fishing down the coast and somebody hasn't got a proper gripper lead, I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. If nobody's got a proper gripper lead, I will show. I will give one to them. I say, yeah, I'll have a couple of sea leads, mate. I don't mind because I've got absolutely thousands in this shed. When I mean thousands, I'm talking about 4,000. That'll last me a bloody lifetime. I could be dead tomorrow, but never mind. Um, that's the gripper lead. But to make it grip in the sea, where the yellow things are, you bend them over like that. Now this one is a 5-ounce lead. I bend them over so they look like that. I'll put it on the black top so you can see. They look like a mine. When they hit the sand, they stick in the sand like that. And when you pull them, that comes like that, comes loose. So you bring your lead back. Then when you reset them again, just push them back into the little grooves. Here's one I made a long time ago earlier. So you see the little groove there? There's a little groove there. And there's tiny little holes just there. One there, one there, one there, and one the other side. So you got 4 holes. Now, oh, that one started to melt lovely. Drop another piece in. But while we're waiting for the lead to melt, what I'm been doing, I know you can't see me off camera yet, but remember when I said my wife bought me a nice Christmas present? She bought me a lovely Abu. Remember that thing I told you about? The dogs. Now with this reel, there's a line. If you watch, as I reel, watch that there. It moves across. Because what it does, it puts your line evenly across your reel, and you can spin it as fast as you can. But when you get a big fish, yeah, hold it there. Whoa. So while I'm doing that, keep me on the lead. That one's nearly gone. Come on, melt. I'll put a couple in just to get it really going. The thing is, because it's cold, the gas in the canister is cold. So of course, it takes its time to melt, and it's taking a bloody long time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you something what I normally do, just to get the heat going again. As I said, I'm reeling this in. Yeah, great stuff. Thank you for the comments. I've had a few. Somebody said they looked at my one when I come out of hospital, and I said I've done the one upstairs in my bedroom about my bait boat. I hope people who have gone on Amazon to have a look at them bait boats if you're doing carp fishing or you want to learn about carp fishing. Before you buy any of this stuff, always make sure, take forever this is, always make sure that you know what you're buying, or look at the comments on it. Right, I'm going to stop this for a while because I want to try and this going really properly. So I don't want to be out here too long. It's bleeding cold. Bloody freezing. Right, let's put that down there. Let's have a look at that. They're in charging. Brilliant. Right, I've got the only New Year's resolution I've got is, it's doing lovely, that is. Let's speed it up a bit. Shake the gas. Now I've just shook that. Let's get the gas going. Get warmer quicker. As you can see, it's still smoking. New Year's resolution. No, I don't have them. Now, this is my lead mould. Just a little box like that. There's your pouring hole. And there's the way it looks. Okay. Now, as I said, my mate never give me no grips for it. Clamps. So I've got my own these little G clamps. You know, you get them from any hardware store. But I've done something wrong. Have a guess what I've done wrong? I'm going to show you. Now this little bit, this little bit here, let me show you on my chest. Look, it's a bar, but with a little bit of a kink on the top. So the little kink, yeah, goes into there. That's that. So that sits inside there. Come on, cook. Oh, it's slowly cooking. Be here all bleeding day waiting for that to cook up. But anyway, what I've got to show you on this lead mould is that it's got a little hole there. See that little tiny hole? Just there. Undo this. And you put that inside. And put it any length you like, see. I can pull that out. Hang on. I want it about that much sticking out. Put my gripper on. Yeah, and now there's another thing that goes with this. There's on there, look, there's a hole there and a hole there, both sides. Okay, and with the kit, if you buy a kit, or you can get some, come on, you book away there. One goes to there. They go at an angle. They don't go straight across. They go one, as you can see, look, just there. One goes up, just to show you. Push one in, and it goes downwards that way. So you got one there and one there. See how that's sliding through? That one slides through. Now them are for your bars, your little grippers. Now I'm going to turn that over like that. I hope I've got enough lead in there, but never mind. I'm just doing a quick showcase of this. Oh, come on. Shake me gas again. Just to get it hot. Now, I advise you, like me at the moment, I'm outside. Never do that inside. because of the fumes of the lead. You don't want to get lead poisoning. So what you do, if you're melting lead, melt it outside. These big industrial firms have certain fans to extract all the what you call it, comes off it, all the smoke and that and all the fumes. They suck it away, but this doesn't. So you're outside in the fresh air. Oh, come on. You are having a laugh. Come on. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat. I want to speed this up. So that's going to be Bernie bin. So I'm going to switch it all off before that goes. Give it a good shake. Good shake, yeah. Yeah. Shaky, shaky, baby. Shaky, shaky, baby. Oops, upside your head. Say oops, upside your head. Mm-hmm. No, that wasn't a dad dance. It's one thing I don't do is a dad dance. Start again, shall we? Yay! Right, that should melt quicker now. Hopefully, I'll shock that up. Right, when I done my Christmas special about right clothing to wear, I forgot to mention something now. If you ever go fishing, doesn't matter if it's in the summer, winter, whatever, always take a spare change of clothes. Hoodie, one of these, or whatever. Take a spare pair, even underpants and socks. Yes, you don't want to be sitting there in wet underpants and wet socks. Worst thing you can have. Sitting there uncomfortable. Now, as I said, I'm trying to give you more things to what I do. I'm only showing you what I do and the way I do things. You don't have to do it, but it's up to you. Oh, by the way, I'd just like to give a shout out to a bloke who said when he seen my last video that I'd come out of hospital operation, went okay, brilliant. I'm feeling a little bit better today. It's been Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's been 9 days since I've had me up, and I still can't drive my bleeding car. Nah. I can't wait to get out there and throat. Can't wait to get out there and play with my bait bows. Guys, on the top of this, there's a lot of gunge what I got to clean away, and I didn't bring nothing out, did I? You plonker. Well, I'll use one of these. Yeah, I'll use one of these just a minute. Put it to one side. Now this is your slack that I'm moving. That is boiling hot now. That's ready to rock and roll. I don't know if I've got enough in there. Let's have a look. So what I'm going to do is bring you nearer so you can see what I'm doing, actually doing. Right. Let's drop it down. Tilt you down. Trying to get you. If I turn it, let's see. There's my lead mould. Little hole in the lead mould. Look, see it? Little hole. Now, here's that. I'm going to tip it in. Hope no slag gets in there. Tip it in. Pour it all in. Oh, I'm going to turn that off. Now I'm going to leave that for a couple of minutes Oh, that's a bloody long one. Never mind. Now that is the lead mould. Now I've got my gloves. Good idea. So what I'm going to do now, come around this side. Come around this side, let's have a look. Turn that like that, so you can see. Okay. And that is my lead mould. It's done. Believe it or not, it doesn't take long for it to go off at all. Now, what I've got to do, got to pull these out. You know where I put the pins in? Pair of pliers. Ouch. Put that in there. Swap it over. Pull that one out. Put it in there. Undo this. Lead mould. Let's hope it's come out all right. I'm only messing about today. There we go. That's what it looks like. Now, of course, you cut that piece off. And now that is so hot, it's unreal. Ba-ching. Right. That's your lead made. And that's a 6-ounce lead. Now, I'll show you one just. Hang on, let's pick that up. I don't want to leave that in the garden. Put that in the pot. Be safer in there. That is... Leading drop to the... Anyway, that's the end result, what you've just seen. So what I've got and done, here's one I made earlier. Well, it's one of me thousands I've got in the shed. So, that ain't the right one, is it? No, that is. Them holes I made. That goes through, look. That goes through. And what you do then, whoops-a-daisy, what I do, get them level, push them down like that, push it down like that. Right, now you say you got no yellow bits on that. But what I do is pull that away, so then I'll squeeze it a bit tighter. Squeeze it a bit tighter again, so that will lock in there. Should do. But that one bloody didn't, did he, Colin? No, it didn't. Right, pull it back up. That one's locked in. That one hasn't locked, it's flopping about. What you do is you just squeeze them until they lock in. And then, because I don't normally use yellow bits, but I have got some. Have I? Let's have a look. Yep. That in the bleeding shed. Just bear with me a second. Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. Oh, I knew I should have brought them out with me. Stupid bleeder. Oh, that's broken. Whatever, I just trod on. Right, because that's a cold lead out there, I can take my gloves off now and show you. I got 4. That's what I need. 4. Oh. Right. Sorry, folks. I should have got this set up even better. I got everything else set up, but I forgot these. All of them little yellow things, look. And what you do, stick them there. Stick them on there. Come on. That's it. That's on. Oh, it's all fun, this is, isn't it? I don't know. somebody actually come up to me the other day and said, "Are you Eminem? Let's go fishing." And I went, "Yes, I am." He went, "I like what you're doing with your channel, mate." I said, "Do you?" And he looked a rough character. And he says, "I'm ex-army." I said, "Are you, mate?" He went, "Yeah." He says, "I used to do fishing a long time ago." He says, "And I've been listening to what you've been saying." And he gave me a great thank you for doing the one on Remembrance Sunday. He said, "I watched that," and he said it brought back memories. I went, "Oh, sorry, mate." He said, "No," he said, "good and bad memories for my friends who were lost and that." I said, "Okay, you all right, son?" He went, "Yeah." And he said, "Thank you for what you're doing to do with the mental health and the well-being." Well, I'm going to take you back over here now. And I said, "It's my pleasure." And he says, "Keep up the good work." I went, "Thank you." And he subscribed. Well, I'm going to ask you people, if you like this video of what I've done, show you how to make leads, and if it's your first time watching me, please subscribe. I want to try, I'm on 119 subscribers. I want to get by this time next year, January, I would like to have 1,000 subscribers. And then hopefully I can get somebody on board to sponsor me with fishing stuff. And I will, if you know anybody out there, or you're watching from one of your places where you like to sponsor me, or just send me stuff through, and I'll do a what you call it on them, a review. I will do that, free of charge, of course. And don't forget, when you subscribe, you don't have to pay you don't have to pay to subscribe. It's free of charge. And if you like this video, thumbs up, please, and also leave a comment. As I said, I love comments because that's what keeps me going. And since I've had my operation, I feel like I've got a new lease of life, because I'm not in pain. Well, I'm in pain at the moment because I can't lift anything heavy. But I feel much better to myself knowing that it's been done. I asked them to stick an extension on my willy, but they said, we ain't got enough to make it bigger. Thanks, lads. Anyway, as you see, that's the finished result. Look. That's the way that one would look, but I've dropped on the floor. That's the way that should look. But as you see where the yellow thing is there, look. See it? I just put my thumb above it all the way around. One grip of lead. This one is a 5 ounce. This one's a 5 ounce grip of lead. The one I've just made was 6 ounces. Now, I will show you me making rigs up. It's going to be a bit awkward because I don't know how to zoom in on my camera yet. I've got to learn how to zoom in and just work with my hands. But what I do when I make a lead up, I like to set a rod up so I can get the length of what I'm going to do. But what I will do, I will show you all the bits that makes a rig. For all, as I said, all the gubbins that makes a rig. And then I will stand there and I will make it in front of you. But I will get all. But what I would do, I'll show you all the gubbins that I'm going to be using. But I will already prepare it to make, if you know what I mean. It'll be all on the line, and you can see. And also, I use a lead to keep the line straight, so I can make the rig better. But anyway, that is how you make a sea lead. Now, you may not be lucky enough to have one of those. If you want to buy one, go on Amazon or look on a fishing website, any sea fishing website. as I said, I was just starting to respawn my line on my multiplier, because I am hoping in the next couple of weeks to do a trip down the coast down in Somerset. And as I said, I'll probably stop down there for a couple of days. If I don't fish, I'm just going to be showing you the way the sea, when the tide's out, I can show you what ground I'm fishing on. Most of the time it's clear ground, but down in Somerset, where I fish at Blue Anchor Bay, you've got about 100 yards of sand. Well, you got little bits of stones, shingle stones here in front of you, and you can walk out past that. It's only about 10 foot, right? You can walk out past that, but from the wall where I fish from to where, because believe it or not, it looks like it's flat, but believe it or not, it goes like that, slightly goes like that, and it goes down and down and down and down, and you don't realise the drop. Now I got a 15-foot rod and tied some line on the top of my eye, and I walked down and I stuck it in the ground, and I stepped back and it was still dropping. So that means even though I was 100 yards away, that was over 15 foot deep. Yeah, I would say it was about, put another 5 foot on it, probably 20 foot deep. And then after you've walked 100 paces out, about 100 yards, yeah, it goes into silt and mud. Well, it goes to sand and mud. I shouted at somebody last year. I'm going to use this word. I went absolutely fucking ape shit. This guy, there's a notice on the wall. I will show you all the notices, what it says on the wall. Beware deep mud. So this bloke is standing right by where the sand ends, and he's let 5 kids run out. Yeah, run out in front of him into the sinky mud, which is like quick. It is quicksand if you don't know where you're walking. You walk straight up to your waist, and you're fucked, right? And I'm shouting, "Oi, mate, your kids, your kids!" And there's this woman on the phone on the bench, concrete bench. I went up to her. I said, "Excuse me, love, them your kids?" She went, "Yes, all my husband's with them." I said, "No, he's not." I said, "Look where he is." I said, "Are you stupid or what? Are you illiterate like me? And you can't read that sign there?" She went, "Oh, don't have a go at me." I went, "Well, it's your kids who are going to fucking die if they get stuck in that mud out there." Because the tide had just turned. Okay, it was over about 800 yards out. But when that tide turns, mate, it turns, it comes in at 6 knots. They wouldn't have stood a chance, them kids. And there was 5 of them. 5 little kids, no taller than that. I went absolutely apeshit at this woman. And I said, "Get in touch with your husband, get them kids out now." She rang him up. He's gone down. He's run out to them, told them to come back. They've all come back, and they are absolutely black. Luckily enough, they didn't go poof down. When they come back, the bloke said, "Oh, look at them, how dirty they are." Luckily enough, there's a stream that runs in from an outlet pipe. So go and wash your kids in the water over there, mate, before they come up here. So there, all the kids are playing. The kids thought it was a game. Understandably, they're kids. Kids will be kids. I understand that entirely. At the seaside, hey, let's go. Yeah, let's try and get to the sea. But if only grown-ups use a common sense and look at the notices, what it says. If it wasn't for me, I'm not praising myself up here. I may be, or maybe not. It's up to you what you think. 5 young lives could have been wasted. Simple as that. 5 young lives for stupidity of the parents not taking a eyeful a bit of notice of what the signs are saying. You know what I mean? And I went absolutely, as I said, I went ape shit. Oh, I've lost my lighter. Where have I put my lighter now? You dimp. Oh, well, this is there. Yeah. But then the kids have come up the steps. I said, "You all right, kids?" They went, "Yeah." I said, "You know, it's a clean now." They went, "Yeah." And the old man come up, and the woman was, "Oh, that bloke just had to go at me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he shouted and raised his voice at me. He's come up to me and had a go at me. Big geezer. You've had a go at my missus." I went, "Yeah. What's your problem?" He said, "You've had a go at my missus." I said, "Yeah, because you have been such a cunt." Then what? Don't get calling me that, mate. I said, "You are. Come with me." I said, "Can you read?" He went, "Yeah." So what does that say there? Red sign, white letters, deep mud, dangerous, deep mud. And it shows you somebody, you know, waist high going like that. I said, "Do you realise how dangerous this beach is?" Well, I didn't see it. I said, "How can you not see it when your wife is sitting there right next to the fucking sign?" Or you was interested in it. Okay, I understand you got 5 little kids, don't want to get on the beach. But please, please, next time, mate, you can have a go at me. You can take a swing from me. I don't care. But at least you still got your children. How would you have felt if one of your kids would have sung? What would you have done? You would have been panic stricken. What do I? I said, "Yeah." I said, "Look," he said, "But you're not from round here." I said, "I know I'm not." I said, "I've seen many a people being rescued out of that mud." I said, "I've seen a woman go after the dog because the dog got stuck. She ran out to go and get the dog. The dog got out, the woman got stuck. So what did we do? Phone, you know, the services, RNLI. They come out on a hovercraft, come out, put something around that, turned all the mud underneath that and lifted her out." That was because she was stupid. Well, she wasn't stupid. She was she was going out for the dog. The last thing I would do is give my life up for the dog. For another person, yes, but for a dog, no. I would do anything to help anybody. Now, as I seen that, in one respect, I saved 5 lives because somebody couldn't be bothered to look at the sign on the wall. 5 kids could have died. I'm not bigging myself up. I'm just being concerned about when people go on the beach. Be very, very, very careful. Listen to everything, any signs you see. Please read them. The last thing you want to be doing is going on holiday with your children or with friends and their children decide to run off and go into that mud. You don't want to be coming home with a fatality, because kids are really important. They're our future. They've got to see life. They ain't got to see life stuck in the mud and then the tide comes in, are they? Anyway, folks, sorry about that. I know I go on a bit about things, but that's one of the things you got to watch out for. Always make sure if you go on the beach and you got to know the tides. You should be able to go to your local tackle shop down the coast. Ask for the tide book. Try and understand what the tide means. Most important, ask locals as well. How far does the tide come up when it says this so many metres, so many metres? Yeah, you got to consider the sea and the coast can be dangerous. It's like remember them cockle pickers, knee high, yeah, and they all drowned because the woods came round behind them. See, simple things like that. One bloody mistake killed a couple of them. It's like when you anywhere you go, even on rivers, be careful when you go on rivers. Again, one of my tips, if you're on a fast flowing river and the bank is pretty steep and you're struggling, try and get yourself, it's going to sound silly, a belt. No, just a normal good thick leather belt around your waist and put a loop on it or tie a loop on the back of it and then put a rope on it. So just in case you slip, make sure the rope's tied to the bank, of course, on a good firm log or tree or whatever, stump, but solid. But what you got to remember is that if you do that, you're thinking of your life. Because there's nothing worse. I've done it quite a few times. Now, I can't swim that good. But luckily enough, where I was fishing, I was by a tree was overhanging. I fell in on the Avon at Harvard. It was at Harvington, funny enough. Fell in. As I fell in, and it was one of the deep holes where I fell in. And the water was coming down, and I thought, sake, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I went down, come up, and as I come up, I seen this tree, grabbed onto it, pulled myself out, calmed myself down for a couple of minutes, for a couple of seconds, realised what danger I was in, and pulled myself out. Luckily enough, my mate spotted me falling as well. He's come running down. He's got a landing net, put it over my head, and pulled me in as well. So that's one of the things you've got to watch for. As I said, I've gone and bought a bait boat. I'm not a big carp fisherman fan. I don't like sitting there with the I've got all the optronics and all that because people have gone and bought them and I goes, oh, thanks for that. You know what I mean? And today is the 19th, and in 2 days' time, I'll become a pensioner. Yeah, 65. Old fart. Yeah, I'll become a pensioner, but I still got to work because I've got another year to go. Well, yeah, whatever. And I want to be doing this for a long time because I really think that people should remember your mental health, right? Your mental health is one of the most important things. Men, women, and children, of course. Don't forget the kids. And those fishermen who always say, I'm going out fishing, take your son or daughter along. Don't leave them at home. Say, fancy coming fishing. Buy me, took me out me rod. Or one of yours that could an old rod of yours. I only need a 10-foot rod. Even if they're not fishing out the deep water, put them in the side, get them to learn, educate your children to learn to fish, to enjoy the countryside, enjoy the environment they're in. And also, again, I just love doing this for people who have got mental health. As I said, that bloke come up to me and he said, thanks for what you're doing. And he says, you off YouTube? Yeah. Are you Eminem? I said, yeah, I am, mate. I said, it was obvious it was me because I had my hoodie on. He said, mate, I love what you're doing. And that made me feel good. Because that's another person who I've helped. So that makes me feel even better. That's what I'm trying to do, is make people realise it's not the end of the world. Always find something with interest. Focus on something. I know it's hard for some of you. I know it's hard that you've been in situations that you wish, oh, how can I get out of this situation? And if you're stuck in that rut, take a step to the side and say, what can I do to get me out of this? If it's doing Pilates, if it's doing weight training, if it's taking up boxing, if it's taking up martial arts, if it's rock climbing, canoeing, whatever. But it's fishing is one you like to sit down and chill, relax. Take it up. Take it up because it is enjoyable. You can have some fun times. You see, maybe my son-in-law, I was playing him up because I was feeding, because he knows. He said, on the way there, he says, so what we having to eat today? And I said, oh, I've got bacon wraps. He says, you're cooking? Oh, you what? He says, you're cooking? I says, why? He said, well, you're the chef. Well, thank you very much. Now, I love my son-in-law to bits. As you've seen, he's a nice lad. Nice man, nice guy. As I said, brilliant father. He's a good husband to my daughter. And my daughter's a good wife to him. She keeps him in check. One day, you never know, you might see my daughter on my YouTube channel. My oldest daughter who's married. You might see Faith and my wife one day on this. They might come with fishing with me one day. It all depends how they're feeling. Because I say to the wife, thanks come because of Mum. She's ill, as you know. Yeah, but all I'm going to say is that I hope I've shown you something brilliant. As you can see, that is an old lead. See how dark it is? And that is a new one. Two different colours. They've been sitting in my shed for ages. I've got thousands of them. Because when I used to have my caravan down the coast, somebody will call, say, you got any grip? You know, just had a bloke fishing next to me. He put a lead on, which we call a rolling lead, with no grippers. That should be cold enough now. He's put a lead on like that. But no, that's cold. Mind you, it's cold outside here. That's that one I just made. Yeah, brilliant. He cast it out with one similar to that. Dropped it out because of the tide. It was rolling up and down, going across people's lines. And people, some fishermen go, yeah, it's all right, mate. It's all right. But some fishermen go, oh, what the f are you doing, mate? And you got no gripper leads? No. And they go, oh. But I heard these two blokes arguing. And they said, oh, I don't know how to use gripper leads. So I said, yeah, mate, come here. As I said, I carry hundreds of these with me all the time. Because you never know when you're going to get a crack off. No, not crack off. Crack off. It snaps off. And I said, I can stop that for you, mate. He said, how are you going to do that? I said, show you. Come here, give us your gear. Give me his gear. Took off his lead. He went, what are you doing that for? I said, I'll show you. Put one of my clips on. Tied it on for him. So have you got leader line on this? No. So I put some leader line on as well. So I knocked it up for him. I said, yeah, watch this. There's one using your rod. Casted it out for him. Dropped it down. I said, right, that's it. Put it down. I said, that won't move. Because you won't catch no fish. Then all about 5 or 10 minutes later, bang, his rod went. First dogfish he's ever caught. But you know what rod he was using? He was using a carp rod. Yeah, a carp rod. And I went, mate, you're going to knacker your rod up and your reel. Oh, all right, he said. So what do I do? And I told him where to go, West Coast Angling in Somerset, in Watches, because we were in Minehead at the time. I said, yeah. Go to Steve's Tackle Shop in Minehead, West Coast Angling, have a word, have a talk. I said, he'll put you right for a decent set of rods. I said, tell him Colin sent you from Blue Anchor Bay on Holborn Caravan site. Because I got to know Steve over the years. He went down and done him a deal. Done him a rod and reel for about 60 quid, which wasn't bad. Already lined up and everything. And he said, He said, who sent you here? He said, oh, Colin did. So a couple of days later, I went in. I said, oh, thanks for that, Col. Thanks. So what for? He said, sending that bloke in. Done him a deal. Cheers. He said, yeah, here's a pack of free bait. I went, oh, thanks, Steve. You know, helping him out. He helped me out. So all I'm going to say, folks, from M&N, let's go fishing. It's my birthday in 2 days' time. 65. Pensioner. Walking up my stick. I don't think so. Yeah, and hopefully next time you see me, we'll probably be down the coast. If not, anyway, I'll give you an update. And the bloke who wanted to meet me down the coast, I forget your name now. I think it was Tom or Thomas. If I'm going down there, come and meet me on the bank on Blue Anchor Bay. I'll let you know when I'm going down. We'll meet up. As I said, probably do your breakfast, cups of coffee, cups of tea. I don't know, mate. Me and you have a chinwag, have a talk about crap, as you do. Catch you later, boys. And tight lines. See you from M&N.